everyone. Happy Disability Pride Month. July is Disability Pride Month. This is new to me because I didn't know that we had our own month. Like, I was so clueless. So, yep, July is Disability Pride Month, and I just wanted to talk about my disabilities. So I had something to say, but I forgot what it was. Yeah, I forgot. But yeah. Oh, God does things for a reason. So, my birthday was earlier this month, so I had no idea that I was born during Disability Pride Month. I had no idea. God does things for a reason. He has a reason for everything that he does. So here's my first disability is autism. Autism Spectrum Disorder. I was diagnosed at 2 years old with autism. I had to have accommodations in school, and I still do in college. So autism, like, a lot of people knew that there was something different about me, but they didn't know what it was. And for years, I hid it from people that I knew, because I was embarrassed of what they would think of me. So I hid it for a long time. I didn't want people to know. A few people knew in my family, but my friends didn't know for a long time, and I didn't say anything because I was embarrassed. But then some of them I told them, but then they stopped being friends with me ever since I told them. And then some of them were like, oh, you don't have autism. It's just like, you don't know what people have. You don't know people's lives. You know, some people only know like so much about you, but they think they know everything about you, but they don't. But yeah, I had a friend say, oh, you don't have autism. Like, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know what people have or are diagnosed with. You don't know unless you ask or they tell you. But my second disability, I didn't know that I had this disability for years, and I never understood why it was so hard for me to learn. So my second disability is a learning disability, also known as an LD. For years, I struggled with math in school, and I had to have extra help with that. And it never clicked. Like, it never clicked in my brain when we were doing like algebra. Like, every time I would get so confused, I'd be lost. I'd be like, can you do that again? Can you repeat that? Or, yeah, I never understood math truly, algebra really truly, like the first time when it was being taught to me. So yeah, I never understood and then another thing with my learning disability is that I have trouble like concentrating in class if like the noise is too loud. And it also has to do with my autism too, because like noise, just for some reason I can't focus when there's too much noise. And then like the other kids would get upset when I would be like sorry, when I would be like, hey, can you be quiet? Like, for real, like, you know, my brain is different. It's it's neurodivergent, and it works differently than other people, and people just don't get it. They don't get it. Like, if you're so loud in class, like literally yelling, and your friends are right next to you, like, yeah, like, people get so mad. I'd be like, can you be quiet? Like, I'd be so nice. I'd be like, hey, can you be quiet, please? And they'd be like, oh yeah, we'll be quiet. And then they start talking again, like, real loud. But yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, noise tolerance is really something that affected me a lot in school, because I always had to just go to a different room than the other kids to take a test, because I never could concentrate with the people, the people that were in my class. Honestly, the people and their noise during class. Yeah, it was just always hard for me to focus on math in school. Focus period when there was noise, and I never understood it. I'm like, why do I always get like freaked out when someone's disturbing me with noise? I never understood it for years. I'm like, why am I so irritated by this? Like, what is this, you know? And I tried searching like the internet and saying like, okay, I know I have autism, but why do I have noise tolerance? What is this? You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know what it is, but I was like, for some reason, I just can't. I'm not allergic to noise, but like, I don't like noise when I'm studying. That's just my number one thing is I can't focus when I'm studying when there's so much noise. And adjusting to that in college has been difficult for me too. My first year at the university, I had some neighbors that were so loud, and it was so loud that I had to get earplugs, and then the earplugs weren't working. They were cheap ones and they weren't working. So I would go to a different part of the dorm to study. I would go downstairs because I was upstairs, and I couldn't handle the noise. And I never understood it for years. I was like, what is this noise? What's noise tolerance? Like, it's a thing with people with autism. They have trouble concentrating when there's a lot of noise. It's overwhelming for them, and it's hard to handle noise tolerance. And so some people with autism, they have headphones in, but that's the thing. I get distracted by music while I'm studying, so I have to literally completely shut the TV off and the music, like all of it, so I can focus. Because I don't know what it is. I really, I only really truly can only focus like on one thing at a time, honestly. Like, playing music and studying it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out for me at all. Like, if I'm like done studying and I want to take a break, then I'll go to the music. I can't do it at the same time because I'll be more focused on the music than my homework. So yeah, some people, they do wear headphones to block out the noise. But I did find these not headphones. I don't know why I said that. These earplugs earplugs for people with autism. They're called loop earbuds. I'm gonna check those out and buy some of those because I think those will help me. I didn't even know that they had earplugs for people with autism. I had no idea. I didn't know. I was truly unaware because I'm like, yo, I've been struggling with this for years, and I never thought myself to go get some earplugs for people with autism. I was like, wow, if I knew this, I would have done this a long time ago. But yeah, it's definitely harder in college because you're around all these different people, and people sometimes get upset when you like, oh, can you be quiet? Or like, I don't be like, hey, can you shut up? Like, I really be wanting to say that, but I don't say that because that's mean. But I'd be like, hey, can you be quiet, please? Like, I'm trying to focus. Like, people probably don't get it either. I'm like, yeah, can you just be quiet, please? Like, for real, like, I'm trying to study. Like, yeah, I don't know. Noise tolerance is just something that I've always struggled with in school. But yeah, I didn't know that there was a Disability Awareness Month, and this is new to me, and I just found out recently about this. So I just wanted to talk about my little experiences with autism in school, and a learning disability in school. Most people that I know, they didn't know I had autism, my peers, and they didn't know I had a learning disability too, and I didn't know that I had that myself, honestly. I just went through school for years and not knowing what was wrong, I guess is the word. I don't know how to describe it, but not understanding what was going on, I guess, with my brain while I was in school. But now that I'm aware of, you know, what disabilities I have, both of them, I know how to cope with things better. And I can make an in-depth video, but I'm just going to talk for a few more minutes and then I'll be done. But another thing with people with autism, they have trouble reading other people's emotions. So, you know, I might be talking to somebody and then I might be like, oh, I think they're upset. Like, I'm trying to like read their emotions. I'm like, I think they're upset, like by the way they talk, or I think they sound sad. Yeah, that's something I've always had trouble with, is reading people's emotions. Like, yeah, always, always. That was a struggle for me, always, always. And then another thing is like obsessive interest. Yeah, that was something that I always had. I always had my certain things that I liked. And people thought I was weird for liking those things sometimes in school too. Because I love cartoons, and like I got made fun of for liking cartoons a lot. And I was in middle school and high school, so it was pretty normal to like cartoons in those grades. So I just didn't really see why people made fun of me because of it. I just love cartoons, period. It's just, I don't know, I just love them. And another trait of autism is stimming, also known as stimulation. Not a nasty, I'm not trying to say something nasty, but stimming is like a coping mechanism, basically. So cartoons was kind of like my cartoons was my coping mechanism, my stimming. And the other one that I had was listening to music to make me calm down. I'm trying to think of something else. Journaling was another one too, so I won't get overwhelmed. Watching YouTube videos is another one that I've always had, is watching different YouTube videos, to calm myself down if I'm overwhelmed. I really can't think of any at the moment. I have other ones. My brain is kind of drawing a blank right now. But yeah, happy Disability Pride Month 2024, and I just think that people with disabilities don't get enough. I don't know what the proper word for this is. I don't think we get enough, not praise, but recognition. I don't know what the word is that I'm trying to say. I don't think that I don't think that we get treated very well in society, period. I think when it comes to people with disabilities, we get outed a lot. I'm just saying that from experiences and having other friends with disabilities too. I just don't know what it is. Like, some people just have hatred towards those people, and I just don't understand why people have hatred towards people that can't help that they have a disability. I also think that there's not a lot of good representation of us either in films. I feel like when it comes to somebody with a disability like autism, it's always portrayed as a negative trait all the time, and it's not always a negative. It's not always a negative thing. I just don't get why we're always portrayed as in a bad way in TV shows or movies. And usually someone with autism, they usually portray it as a guy too. Like, girls can have it too. It's not just guys that have autism. And another thing is, I feel like they put us in a box too, because like they think we're not capable of doing things because we have autism. Like, we can be capable of doing things, but we'll need a lot of support or help, and accommodations in school. I've had accommodations my whole life. And another thing is that I also can't really write very good. So I use a pencil grip on my pencil. This is a pencil grip. I've used these all my life, and because I can write, but my writing is very, very messy, and I can't help that. And I had a lot of teachers just make fun of my writing. Like, when I was a kid, they used to talk about my writing so bad. I'm like, I can't help this, man. I literally can't help this. And so I'm right-handed, but I use a pencil grip on my pencils. And then I always knew they were for pencils, but I had no idea they were for pens. So for years I've been writing with a pen without this, and then I was like, why does my handwriting look like that? And so I gotta put one of those on a pen now. I figured it out. I thought they were just for pencils, but they're for both. Yeah, I use these. A lot of people with autism use these too, or ADHD. They use these to write because, I don't know, there's something, like, there's like an article that says there's something about people with autism, they need like something to, they need something like, they need something for grip on their pencil or pen. I don't know what it's called, but I just know that a lot of people with autism use these. Oh, and another thing is a fidget spinner. So this is something that I do too if I get overwhelmed. I had a fidget spinner before, but I broke it. I was so mad I broke it, but I got another one recently. This is another thing. I know these are old, but whatever. And they're for kids, whatever. I can start using this in class when I get overwhelmed, so I don't have an autism meltdown, because yeah, that's why we STEM, because we might have a autism meltdown. So I got one of these. I know, old. I know it's old, so whatever. But yeah, I usually, when I get overwhelmed, I used to like, I know this is weird, but when I just used to get stressed out, I used to get stressed out so bad that I would just chew pens. I know, crazy. I know. I used to chew pens, like not pencils. I used to chew pens because I was so stressed out sometimes. But this one definitely will help me in college. Just spinning this around. Hopefully, it won't distract or make the teachers mad, but I might need this. Another thing is those like squishy pop things. Those squishy things. I have a pen. Right here. Oh yeah, that's just my scarf right there. Another thing is one of these squishy things. This is a pen, but it's like one of these fidget things. Like, yeah, one of these. Yep. But I'm trying to think of other stuff. Oh, like squishy, like I have this watermelon toy. It's a kid's toy, but it's squishy. Like stuff like this. Like, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like I could start like having one of these while I'm taking an exam, so I won't get so stressed out. But yeah, that's all I can think of. They're called sensory toys. That's what it's called. It's not a nasty thing. It's just for people with autism or ADHD. They use this to calm themselves down. But yeah, this video is long. This video is so long. Oh, I had one more thing. I'm sorry. Another thing is, darn, did I just forget what I was gonna say? Why did I forget? Oh. Why did I forget what I was gonna say? Sad. I forgot. I don't remember. But yeah, happy Disability Pride Month, and I don't know what to say now. Yeah, just happy Disability Pride Month, and there's not much of it left. But I just been a little overwhelmed, honestly, because I was in summer school, and then I, for some reason, got really tired after that. For some reason, it was just really intense. It was intense. I was in summer school for 10 weeks, so just trying to chill a little bit. Just been getting up early though, having appointments to go to for the past few days, and I'm just trying to relax and chill before I go back to school in 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm just trying to relax and chill a little bit. because I just been working hard, just going to school online and having different doctor's appointments, and I don't know, it's just been a lot for me. I'm just trying to relax for the rest of my summer and not do too much. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This video is 20 minutes long. It's 20 minutes long. And I have to put my retainer back in on my top teeth because I don't want my teeth to move back because I just got my braces off. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Whew. If you stayed this long, comment. If you stayed this long, comment. Comment something. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching this long video. Wow, I didn't know that I was gonna talk for this long. But yeah, happy Disability Pride Month, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.